Today I'm going to be ranking black phrases because 1, I can't, and 2, I feel like it. Firstly, we have the classic, do you have McDonald's money? Now, as a cheap child who rarely spends their money, I can finally say that after 14 years, yes, I indeed have McDonald's money. The only reason I would ask is because 1, I wanted McDonald's and it's right there. And 2, I didn't fancy the food at home. So I'll put this phrase in D tier since I rarely hear it now, and I would be salty every time I heard it when I was younger. Does anyone even eat McDonald's anymore? And speaking of which, I'll also put we have food at home down here as well. It's essentially the same thing. It's just that every time I heard it, I was like, that's exactly why I asked to go to McDonald's.
Just to clarify, this is a joke. Everything I say in this video is just for entertainment purposes only, so mom and dad, if you're watching this, please don't kill me.
The next quote we have is, you better stop crying before I give you a reason to.
Bruh.
Firstly, why? Why? Why are you threatening to make a kid cry? That's actually insane. And it is also very counterproductive, because didn't you just give them
An even bigger reason for them to cry?
Yeah, you're really helping a lot. Like, seriously. What do you think a child's gonna do after that? Obviously, it's gonna make them cry even more. If anything, it might horrify them. This phrase gets F tier. It's absolutely horrible. After this one, we have 2 which are basically the same thing, being, I'm not one of your little friends, / you better watch your tone. These 2 are classics. Everyone who is black has heard this being told to them, only because their parents wanted to spare them instead of making them feel the wrath. The only reason why you would hear this is because you were speaking with mad attitude to your parent, and you better watch what you say next, because otherwise, you're gonna be on the ground knocked unconscious afterwards. These phrases actually make sense because it's not a threat, it's a warning before you get knocked out cold. These phrases get B and A tiers respectively. Moving on to the next, we have quite possibly the best one out of all of these, being, you're invited to the cookout. Now, although I can't be told this because I already am black, I can completely understand that. This is one of the greatest things anybody can hear. Although, the requirements to get here won't be easy. Firstly, you are going to have to bring the most immaculate vibes to the table. And what I mean by that is, you need to be able to relate to the people there, such as the music you play. Play something that'll get all the aunties in the back dancing. And once they start dancing, you better join. Because as we all know, not dancing at the cookout is frowned upon. Just like me. Because you'll never catch me dancing ever. I'm like those African Americans that lean on the wall the whole time. Secondly, you have to love and enjoy the food. This one isn't hard at all because there isn't anything not to like about the food. Chicken, burgers, macaroni, and greens, plus more. Which are all delicious, so you should be good. And thirdly, that's it. I hope. This phrase is the best one out of all of these, and I'm putting it in S tier, no questions asked. And now, the last phrase that we have is, I brought you into this world and I can take you out of it. What is wrong with you?
What does a child have to do in order for you to threaten to murder them?
There are so many things wrong with this, it's not even funny. You are threatening to kill a child. And the moment this comes out of your mouth, I have full authority to put you under unlawful misconduct. And you can bet that these are the same people who say that they will kill for their child. This phrase is instant S tier. I mean F tier. And with that, I am finished. Goodbye.